T-minus 2 minutes and counting.
1 minute 59.
Vehicle internal.
155.
Bot sequencer start.
150.
Securing Centaur LH2.
Securing Centaur LO2.
140.
Launch enabled.
137.
Flight control system is to launch enable.
FTS armed.
In the final minute, the Atlas tanks will be verified at flight pressure, followed with verification of the Centaur tank pressures. 1 minute, 21 seconds and counting.
OCUs armed.
FCS count started.
115. 110.
That's out block.
T-minus 1 minute and counting.
Status.
Range green.
No issues with the range. Everything continues to be go. A final status check of Atlas, Centaur, and OSIRIS-REX readiness will be conducted 25 seconds away from launch. T-minus 40 seconds.
Stable at step 3.
$28. 25.
Status check. Go Atlas.
Go Centaur.
Go OSIRIS-REX.
Everyone is go. Standing by for launch. After liftoff, you'll hear the voice of United Launch Alliance's Marty Malinowski providing launch vehicle ascent data. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And liftoff of OSIRIS-REX, its 7-year mission to boldly go to the asteroid Bennu and back.
Brakes look good. Need pump speeds and checker pressures are within family. Serene chamber pressures have plateaued, begun to ramp off.
Heard the voice of Marty Malinowski. The Atlas has begun a pitch and yaw maneuver to steer to its planned path, 28.5 degrees inclination from the equator.
SRB chamber pressure is almost plateaued at this point. Marty 180 injector pressures look good.
45 seconds into flight.
Whole program is complete. Boosters throttled down.
And the Atlas rocket carrying OSIRIS-REX has gone supersonic. Standing by to pass through max Q, maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Max Q, vehicle migrates continue to look good.
This is the point when the mechanical stress on the rocket reaches its peak because of the rocket's velocity and resistance created by the Earth's atmosphere.
Signatures look good. Current altitude is 14 miles. Downrange distance is 9 miles. Current velocity 2,488 miles per hour. Range track shows vehicle progressing down the middle of the range.
In about 30 seconds,
continues to look good.
the single solid rocket booster will be jettisoned at 2 minutes 19 seconds.
And booster has throttled back down. It's now 50% of its liftoff weight. Next major event will be SRB jettison, coming up momentarily.
And you see the solid rocket booster jettison.
Solid. Separation looks good. Vehicle has enabled closed loop Q alpha steering.
RD-180 engine continues powering the Atlas, Centaur, and OSIRIS-REX into space. Next major milestone will be booster engine cutoff. 4 minutes and 2 seconds into flight.
Valve has been fired. That system is now pressurizing to flight level. Signatures look good. Current Current altitude 40 miles, downrange distance 75 miles, current velocity 5,988 miles per hour. Range track looks good.
About 1 minute away from Atlas booster engine cutoff.
Already went to burn well. Pump speeds, injector pressures within band. Vehicle body rates look good. Vehicle is now 1/4 of its liftoff weight. Coming up on our 5G throttle segment momentarily. And we have begun throttling to maintain 5Gs. Signatures look good. Blue space cool down is underway. And begun to throttle to 4.6 Gs in preparation for BECO. Blue space cool down is complete. And we have BECO. Engine shutdown looks good.
Booster engine cutoff confirmed. Standing by after
And we have
spacecraft separation for the
And
Centaur single RL-10C engine to ignite.
We have ignition and full thrust on the RL-10. Coming up on payload frame jettison.
Everything continuing normally. The Centaur engine producing 22,900 pounds of thrust, and it will burn for just over 8 minutes.
Centaur body rates look very good. The steering has been enabled.
And the payload fairing, which was covering OSIRIS-REX, was jettisoned. Everything continuing on the timeline.
Current altitude for Centaur is 101 miles. Range, downrange distance is 471 miles. Current velocity 12,589 miles per hour. We do have a report from the booster performance, and it is basically nominal. Centaur PU is currently on the LOX bridge stop. Chamber pressures look good. LOX pump discharge, fuel venturi, and pump speeds all are good.
Six minutes into the flight of OSIRIS-REX.
RL-10 continues to perform well. Chamber pressures, LOX pump discharge, and fuel venturi all within expected range. Centaur PU has come off the LOX bridge stop. Body rates controlling down the middle.
About 6 minutes left in the burn of the Centaur engine.
Battery voltages all are stable at this point. Tank pressures look good. And we have had the format change. Very minor loss of data during that. We're seeing our normal thermal conditioning firings on the RCS. Line temperatures have nearly warmed to bottle temperatures at this point.
Once again, you're hearing the voice of
Centaur
United
range.
Launch Alliance Marty Malinowski
Range track.
calling the ascent of the vehicle.
We're still making good progress down the middle of the range. And Centaur has begun RAN steering at this point. Current altitude 139 miles, downrange distance 1,008 miles, current velocity 13,783 miles per hour. And the RL-10 continues to perform well. Chamber pressures, box pump discharge, and venturi all where we would expect for the set MR. Centaur body rate still controlling down the middle.
About 4 minutes remaining in the burn of the Centaur engine. You can see the
Centaur
spacecraft
flying at
traversing out over the Atlantic Ocean.
Downrange distance 1,275 miles. Current
On a
velocity
28.5 degree inclination from the equator.
Range track again continues to show good progress downrange. Centaur PU has worked off most of the oxidizer air at this point, controlling near nominal. Chamber pressures, box pump discharge, and fuel venturi, again, all as expected for the set MR. Body rates are good. Centaur continues to perform well. Current altitude 145 miles. Downrange distance 1,597 miles. Current velocity 15,333 miles per hour.
Just a little over 10 minutes since launch, and everything continues to go well.
Approximately 2 minutes remain in this first burn. All Centaur systems look good. Centaur PU again controlling near nominal. RL-10 performance continues to look excellent. Body rates controlling down the middle. Approximately 1 minute remains in this first burn.
Standing by for the second stage
Centaur
Centaur
currently
engine cutoff.
138 miles, downrange distance 2,143 miles, current velocity 16,942 miles per hour.
MECO 1 coming up in about 10 seconds.
Vanish. And we have IAP vanish. Centaur is now orbital. And we have MECO. Engine shutdown looks good.
MECO is
We have
confirmed.
safety flight termination system. Centaur has gone to 4S settling.
Another Centaur burn will follow after about a 22.5-minute coast period. That burn is scheduled for 33 minutes, 48 seconds mission elapsed time, or about 7:38 p.m. Eastern Time. As the journey continues to
This coast phase is scheduled
put
for
OSIRIS-REX into its planned location in space.
followed by a second burn of 407 seconds, and a final coast-to-spacecraft separation of 15 minutes. Centaur tank pressures, storage bottles, batteries are all stable.
The Centaur engine will burn once again before finally releasing the OSIRIS-REX spacecraft into space about 55 minutes and 38 seconds after launch.
And looking at the MECO 1 plus 3 second open shows Centaur's right where we expected, and comparing the pre-flight to the actual position of the vehicle. And Centaur RCS has begun to